Hey everybody, I'm Rockin Robbie Billups. Welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers, and we are back with the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right, everybody. We are back after a 2-week hiatus with the weekly pop culture wrap-up. Lots of news to cover this week. Let's get it going. First up, comic book news. We got Brian Michael Bendis. That's the big news, of course, this week. Brian Michael Bendis leaving Marvel Comics after 17 years, going exclusive to DC Comics. I'm excited about the news. I did a video about it earlier in the week. You probably saw it. It was great. It was fun. I think that Bendis's career will be revitalized and refreshened at DC Comics. There's a whole new plethora of characters for him to play with, a whole new mythology to devote himself into and helping expand across all media. I think it's great. I think it'll be really good for Bendis. I think it'll be really good for fans, really good for DC Comics. I am super excited. I'd love to see Alex Maleev and Brian Michael Bendis on The Question. I'd love to see him on anything Gotham Central oriented, anything involving the gritty, down-to-earth Gotham reality. I think Bendis would shine at that, and maybe even harken back to some of his older work on Sam and Twitch, Jinx, Goldfish, Torso, stuff like that. I'd like to see Bendis on those kind of books, but I'd also like to see him tackle some of the bigger, more mythological characters like Superman, Green Lantern. I think he would be expert at writing The Flash. I would love to see Brian Michael Bendis on The Flash. Other news, though, here we go. Jonathan Hickman, is he going to go to DC? Is he not? This has been going on for a while now. I've been talking about it here on this channel. It is a dream to have Jonathan Hickman at DC. Well, Bleeding Cool reported that, in fact, DC did get Jonathan Hickman to pitch some books to him. He did so. They liked it. They made him an offer. Now it's all in his hands. We shall see what happens. Bendis going over may kind of be a good lure to get Jonathan Hickman to agree to that deal. I would love to see Jonathan Hickman at DC Comics. I think that his writing style and his understanding of story and the power of story and the power of characters in these stories, especially these iconic superhero characters, I think that would work really well with some of DC's biggest titles, and I would immediately love to see him tackle Legion of Superheroes, which of course is like one of his favorite comic books ever. I've never really been a big Legion fan, but I would totally be into the Legion if Jonathan Hickman did it. I would like to see him on Green Lantern, Superman, Justice League. I would like to see a big 5-year-long story from Jonathan Hickman involving the core Justice League group. That would be exciting, right? DC Comics also delayed their brand new Age of Heroes. It's the initiative that they got coming out of DC Metal with a lot of new titles such as Damage, Silencer, Sideways, The Immortal Men, all this stuff, right? So it's all got delayed a little bit. So Damage is now January 17th, Silencer January 31st, Sideways February 14th, Valentine's Day, The Terrifics February 28th, and The Immortal Men pushed back the furthest to March 14th, which coincides, I think, with the last issue of Metal. I think was also delayed. With Metal going on right now, you got a lot of good stuff happening at DC. I don't think we need to overload the pot right now, so I think it's a good idea to allow these books a little bit more room to breathe. They're going to send advanced copies to retailers, so maybe I will be able to get a hold of a copy and read it too right before it comes out. I'm excited about these books. I think they're really cool stuff. Grant Morrison's coming in to help out Sideways apparently a little bit. I'm super pumped for the Terrifics because it's like a pure-hearted Fantastic Four type book is what it seems to be. Jeff Lemire, I'm really excited about that one. The Immortal Men's exciting, I guess, to me. Jim Lee, I mean, what, 6 issues maybe? But still, James Tynion IV doing The Immortal Men is very appealing to me. I've been rereading Batman Eternal and Batman and Robin, and I just think Detective Comics is amazing. I'm really appreciating James Tynion IV's work like never before here in Huntsville Attic. So that's exciting. I think it's a good thing to go ahead and push these back a little bit. Let these artists, you got big-time artists, John Romita Jr., Andy Kubert, no solicitations for the new Challengers book yet. There were some rumors about Bendis, but Scott Snyder's been attached to it, but I'm not sure what's exactly going on with that. But I think it's a good thing to go ahead and just postpone them a little bit, let Metal finish, and let us just kind of soak Metal in right now, because DC's doing some really good stuff. And this all promises to be some pretty solid stuff coming out. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. X-Men Red was announced from Marvel Comics. It's going to be written by Tom Taylor. It's going to be drawn by Mahmoud Asrar. I really like Azrar's artwork. I think it's great. Tom Taylor's doing a great job with all new Wolverine, so I'm kind of excited. It's going to be the Jean Grey-led team, not the young, time-displaced Jean Grey, but the real Jean Grey, the adult Jean Grey, is coming back in Phoenix Resurrection of Jean Grey. This is going to be her own team, the third X-Men colored team. I guess that's neat, right? You got gold, you got blue, now we got red. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. X-Men Green, though, should be totally environment oriented, right? Absolutely. But we shall see who her team will be. I guarantee you there's going to be a Wolverine there. Which Wolverine? Maybe Laura, because Tom Taylor writes all new Wolverine, but Wolverine is back, real Wolverine, and he doesn't have a book yet, and adult Scott is gone, so I guarantee you they're going to push this Wolverine-Jean romance. I promise you. It's going to be kind of cool, but it's also going to be kind of weird since there's an old man Logan and a young Jean Grey. We shall see what plays out there. Mera, Queen of Atlantis, 5-issue miniseries, announced from DC for February. By the way, X-Men Red comes out in February. So does Mera, Queen of Atlantis. Mera, Aquaman's queen, basically, his lady. Way more powerful than Aquaman in actuality. If you've ever read an Aquaman book, Mera is BA. She's awesome. So it's really cool for her to get her first solo outing in a 5-issue miniseries written by regular Aquaman scribe Dan Abnett. It's going to be drawn by Lan Funky Cold Medina. I like that. Bleeding Cool said that. Funky Cold Medina. And that's fun. But anyway, Lan Medina is doing the artwork. I'm excited. She's due her own series, for sure. So 5 issues, we shall see what happens. Obviously, with the Aquaman movie coming out, that's why they're doing it, but it is cool to see Mera get the spotlight there. Young Monsters in Love, a Valentine's Day special, was announced from DC Comics, and it's going to be $10. It's going to be huge, but it's going to be a Valentine's Day special involving the monsters and the ghouls and the ghosts and the supernatural creatures of the DC universe. Got a really interesting cover with Frankenstein and his lady and Swamp Thing by Kelly Jones. So you got big names on here. You got Kelly Jones, Fraser Irving on the artwork as well. Gilliam March as well. Kyle Higgins, Mark Russell, James Robinson, Jeff Lemire, and Paul Dini as the writers. Very intriguing. Should be a very fun, lighthearted, kind of cool thing there for Valentine's Day. Super excited about that. Movies, TV. Let's talk about it. TV, Doctor Who. I watched Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. The new Doctor Who is a woman. Her full-on outfit was revealed this week. I guess some people didn't like it, but I look at it, and I'm not the biggest old-school Whovian. I've never really watched anything pre the new series. I've tried it here and there, a little bit of Baker, a little bit of the first Doctor, but it's just a little slow. I just haven't had the time to devote into old-school Doctor Who, but from what I know about Doctor Who and how they dressed, it looks kind of like what a Doctor Who costume should be, right? So I think it looks cool. I'm excited about this new series. We got one more with the current Doctor, whose name escapes me right now, Peter Capaldi. We got one more episode with him, the Christmas special, coming up very soon. A crossover with the first Doctor. Really excited about that. But I'm also pumped for the new Doctor. I am excited. Anytime fresh blood has been injected into a series, we get a new showrunner, we get a new Doctor, we're going to have new adventures. I'm excited about it. Doctor Who's some really good sci-fi on television. Ellen Page has been announced to star in the Netflix series based on Gerard Way's comic book, The Umbrella Academy. She's playing the white violin. I approve of this message, absolutely. Rian Johnson, the director of The Last Jedi, coming out next month, has been announced that he's going to be doing his own Star Wars trilogy outside of the Skywalker saga, and that's what he's going to be doing, and I'm excited for that news. We shall see how excited after watching The Last Jedi. If The Last Jedi is really good, I'm down for it. I am totally down for unexplored regions of the Star Wars universe to be, to have movies and TV shows about. Everything is so tied into that main story, and that's cool and all, and don't get me wrong, I like the Star Wars stuff, but there's a lot of territory out there to tell stories in. And the comic books have proved that, the books have proved that, and film now can prove that. And I think that a new trilogy or a new saga outside of the whole Skywalker thing is appropriate, and it could be really, really cool. And if Rian Johnson's doing it, and Last Jedi's awesome, I'm down with that. Watch the trailer for Batman Gotham by Gaslight, which was, of course, a Elseworlds tale with Mike Mignola about a Victorian-age Batman in Gotham City fighting against Jack the Ripper. So they're doing an animated movie about it. It's rated R. Don't think that's necessary. I hate that DC Animated has gone this R-rated route. Wish they would go back to the PG-13 stuff, so I don't know how this movie's going to be, but the trailer looks good. Looks really appropriate. Looks cool for the story. It looks like it's a faithful adaptation. It looks cool. Looks clean. The voices look good. The music was amazing. The trailer was very impressive to me. So we shall see. It's one of my favorite Elseworlds tale. I don't know if you go back. I have to go back and reread it, but I remember really really enjoying it. Of course, I'm a huge Mike Mignola fan. Anyway, that's what I got for you this week. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about the news this week. What are you excited for and all that jazz. Coming up, PCP. You know, Justice League is a little movie coming out this week. Are you excited about it? Let us know in the comments. I'm excited about it. John's excited about it. PCP movie night coming very, very soon. We're going to be watching it on Thursday night. Probably be doing the video this weekend. Very excited for that. We're going to be helping out Rocket Punch this weekend. Raise money in the Extra Life campaign for Children's Miracle Network's hospital. So check out our Facebook page for more information on that and how you can donate and help support great causes there. We also have a Justice League podcast, appropriate, right, coming out tomorrow on our website, popculturephilosophers.com. So check that out. You can subscribe on iTunes and all the other services like that. A new Rockin Robbie is coming soon, All About the Benjamins, Part 4. If you're not familiar with All About the Benjamins, all 3 previous episodes are up right now on our YouTube channel. You should definitely check them out. Some of the funnest podcasts we do. Absolutely. PCP will be coming back soon after the Justice League podcast with Stephen King. And we just hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. We're still kind of in shock and awe. We're putting together a Justice League prize package. Stay tuned. This week we will be announcing a contest to win this said prize package and what exactly is going to be in it. But it's super cool stuff. Thank you guys so much. So it's going to be a typical like, share, comment type thing. So pay attention. It's coming this week. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts here at Pop Culture Philosophers. 1,000 subscribers and beyond. So thank you for everything. Please do like, share, and subscribe and all that jazz. I have been Rockin Robbie Billups and will always be Rockin Robbie Billups. We are Pop Culture Philosophers. Thank you for rocking with us and keep on dreaming.